Do you think the public sector leopard can change its spots? This is part story, part musing, really. I was at an event the other day when there was a selection of local healthcare providers and local voluntary services who had come together to try and provide an integrated package to make the lives of local people a lot easier. The idea was that there would be some prevention so that people didn't go to GP surgeries or then get referred to hospitals, but also along the way where people were going along that particular pathway, there would be extra help. Everything was integrated, patients were seen a lot quicker. And the stories that were told were great. It all seemed to work. And there was a lady there who was one of the clinical commissioners, and their job is to commission services so that the GPs and whatever can buy them. So they do studies to try and predict what the demand is going to be next year and the year after, say for the next 5 years. And her evidence was that although the demand for services was increasing, it was increasing at a much, much lower rate than they'd previously been expecting, which actually implied that this integration of services was actually working. It was actually providing some benefit. And everybody was feeling really good about this. And then a guy stood up in a suit, as you'd expect, and said, I work for the NHS, so I've got to stand up tomorrow, give a presentation, and justify this. I need data, I need statistics, stuff to tell me that it's all working and it's value for money. And at that point, the room collectively sunk into the floor, sort of put its head in its hands. And that's the problem. We have the people who are wanting to deliver services, who are doing a good job. They're trying to reform the services they deliver, but the people who manage them and the people who manage the managers, etc., they're not reforming in any way, shape, or form. So first of all, they're not changing the way they manage these people, but secondly, the layers of bureaucracy are still there. So can the public sector leopard change its spots? Well, maybe the spots on its face or the spots on its back or the tip of its tail. But until things change radically, I don't think that there are any great changes or advantages to be had. So if you work in this space and you're interested in finding out maybe how things can change, what can be done about it, then please do get in touch. Visit derekcheshire.com, go to the Contact Us page and find the phone number, contact form, whatever. Do get in touch, and I'd love to help you.